In this video, I want to explain how equilibrium prices clear markets. So let's draw our Marshallian demand and supply diagram. You can always remember P goes on the y-axis because P has this vertical line in the letter. So P goes over here, Q goes over here, and that's just the convention in economics. And then I always remember the supply curve is the one that goes up because up is in the word supply, and then the demand curve is the one that goes down. Remember that because down and demand both start with the letter D, demand. Okay, so we know that the equilibrium price and quantity exchange is at the intersection. I'm just going to label that P star, but then we're going to consider first prices lower than the equilibrium price to see that those prices will not clear the market. So let's take a price less than P star. At that price, our quantity supplied will be less than our quantity demanded. I'll say QD over here. Quantity supplied is less than the quantity demanded. This is called a shortage. When there is more demand than there's supply, it's called excess demand. Excess demand or shortage, it's the same thing. And in this case, you should expect, when the price is lower than the equilibrium price, you should expect long lines for the good, or for the good to sell out immediately. And when the good is selling out immediately, that's a signal to the suppliers that maybe they could raise prices. So whenever there's excess demand, there is upward pressure on prices. Say, upward pressure on P. Now let's take, for example, let's take the other case now. Let's look at prices that are higher than P star. Here, this is QD, right? The quantity demanded is less than, over here, the quantity supplied. This is called a surplus. AKA excess supply. And in this case, you're thinking about the suppliers are putting things on shelves and they can't get rid of them. They price them too high. So the units that are on the shelves are just sticking around, and in order to finally clear their inventory, suppliers have to start lowering their prices. So in this case, there's downward pressure on prices. Downward pressure on P. And then for P star equal, or a price equal to the equilibrium price, notice that there's neither excess supply nor is there excess demand. The quantity supplied is equal to the quantity demanded here. And so there's neither upward nor downward pressure on prices. And equilibrium is a word that indicates there's stability. There's stability in prices because there's neither upward nor downward pressure on prices when price is equal to the equilibrium price.